touch and go there, and I don't feel like we're truly out of the woods yet.
That's why I kept feeling that head back there.
All right, let's look at him.
Blinked.
Her. Yep, I think she's all right. Good.
I think she's all right.
So I pulled on her socket, so just watch your eyes.
Okay.
Here, you guys got towels?
Yeah, right here.
Dried off. And
Hey.
so rubber, really
Rubber,
good.
rubber. Here, you want me to do it?
Let
Or you
Mom
want
do
to-
it.
Stimulate, you
You
know,
take this.
rubber mouth.
Are you tired of doing that?
Yeah.
You're sick and tired of doing that?
Good girl, Beulah.
So you ended up just going, or you said you pulled on the eye socket?
Yeah, so you don't have any handles on the head, right? So I do. You just kind of stick your fingers, and obviously I was careful about not poking her in the eye,
Right.
but you can grab
not
those
with the
eye
chain, with
sockets
just with
my
your finger.
Yeah. The other thing is you can use the jaw. Too. The lower part of the jaw, but
couldn't get a
yeah,
hold.
of course, yeah.
Couldn't get a hold of it.
They make a snare that you can put on the nose, but I think it's just so.
No breathing yet. Like, should we be concerned?
Yeah, she's breathing, but she does have a lot of swelling in this area, so
The tongue was out for a
watch
long
that
time.
airway. Yep.
Should I hold it open?
I mean,
Go.
they're typically nasal breathers, so I think we're okay with the breathing.
I'm seeing steam.
Really? Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. Yep, just keep drying off. You're doing good. Just gonna
Oh,
check
Miss
Mom here.
Beulah. Yeah, check on her. See if she's
You're a good girl, Beulah.
poor baby. Well, that was a little bit of a crazy night and morning, and it's touch and go there, and I don't feel like we're truly out of the woods yet because the calf is shivering and cold, and Beulah is delivering the placenta right now, but she hasn't gotten up yet. The vet gave her an epidural. She said it's not a full epidural, so she should be able to have the use of her legs, though they might be a wobbly. It was only supposed to block a little bit and help her stretch and open up while the vet's hands were in there. But Beulah hasn't gotten up yet, and she was really weak from the night. And so she is eating. Did she drink some water?
A very little bit.
Very little bit. But she's delivering the placenta right now and seems really tired still. So we are trying to milk out while the cow is laying down. I am milking out a little bit of colostrum, and the vet gave us a tube. The calf's tongue is very swollen from, the tongue was hanging out all night while she pushed. So the calf's tongue is swollen, and we're not sure that she can suck right now, or swallow, I think was the problem. The sucking, actually, she'll suck on her fingers, but the vet doesn't think she can swallow. So she gave us this. I got a little colostrum in it. She said fill it up. I'm like, yeah, the cow is laying down. I'm not sure I'm going to fill it up, but I did get a little bit out. We're going to try to give it to the baby and hope that everybody's going to recover.
When did you learn to do that?
Oh, about an hour ago.
It's midnight on the second night, so about 24 hours after the cow's labor started. And we have a calf. That's Honeysuckle. She was really shivering, so we put her in a blanket with some hot water bottles to keep her warm. She was laying with Mom off and on. We got really scared at one point because in the afternoon, the cow was laying with the calf, and all of a sudden she tried to get up and couldn't catch her balance and started kind of stepping on the calf. So Gabriel grabbed the calf's legs and dragged her out. Well, the cow took a nosedive into the shelter, breaking out the back wall and getting her head kind of wedged. So we had to go grab some pry bars and yank the back wall off and let her out of the pen, out of the shelter, onto the property, which she just flopped on the ground and laid there. So we called the veterinarian again, and they just said, well, she's probably still trying to pass out the afterbirth. And so I was nervous that we had a twins situation and there was another cow inside. So I went elbow deep in and checked again, and there was no calf, just a lot of cord and placenta to be birthed. So she's still, 24 hours later, working on birthing all that. But I'm hopeful. The cow's been acting really pretty normal. She lays down for a little while and she gets up for a little while. She's not paying a lot of attention to the calf, and that's very concerning. We've been feeding the calf with this bottle, this giant bottle, using colostrum, which is the first milk stage. That we're milking out of the cow, and that's working okay. We're also using this tube, and it just goes straight down the calf's esophagus, and you just dump a bunch of colostrum into her belly, and it's working. When you have a calf like this that's so weak that she couldn't stand up and nurse, you can feed them with the tube. It's short-term gain because she stays alive, long-term loss because it does not reinforce her suck reflex, and she's not learning to suck, and that's not good for her. It's not good for the cow because this cow is going to produce a lot of milk, and we're going to need it taken out or she could get infections. But you have to do what you have to do for a little while to just get some food in that belly. She's getting a lot stronger. She'll stand up, not great, but she can stand up and maybe take a step or two, but she collapses pretty quick. It's cold tonight. We're taking it in shifts, a couple hours at a time. Deanna and I will come out and milk and feed the baby, and then Megan and Josiah will come out and milk and feed the baby, and then Gabriel's worked into the rotation as well to help them out with their baby. Hi, sweetie. But they're getting a little food, a little water, and we'll see what morning brings.
This is a beautiful sight. I didn't know if it would happen. We're on what, day 3 today?
Today is day 3.
Day 3. And Megan got up this morning and found the baby nursing, and I couldn't capture it. So this is the same evening, and I came out here to check on him, and I caught him again. So I'm very excited. Calf, we didn't think was going to be able to suck, and look at her. Look at her go. I'm so happy.
She's just a little baby.
Look at her little tail go, though. I love it. Oh my gosh.
She's so cute.
Look at her.
She's like wiggles.
Oh, I just love it so much.
So cute.
She's looking good.
And she's walking so much better. Look at her go.
Yeah. You know I don't like that, right? It's just not right. I don't know if you can hear me. I got the tractor going behind me. Brennan's doing dangerous things, which I don't like. And I'm going out to milk. It's kind of late. I mean, I've been normally milking around 9 o'clock because by the time I get up and get coffee and I'm just not an early riser. So by the time I get breakfast made and everything, it's usually 9 o'clock before I can get out to milk Briar. Well, now that I have 2 cows, basically milking Briar usually takes at least 30 minutes. She's trying to look at the camera. What are you doing? It takes at least 30 minutes to milk her, just to get out here and milk and get hay and, Hi. Yeah, she's trying to lick the camera from behind. But now that I have to milk Beulah too, and Beulah's still in her own pen, I have to walk her up here and put her in the stand. Yesterday we walked the baby up too. I don't think I'll do that again. It just takes a long time. The baby doesn't just actively follow Mama. We'd have to kind of like direct her, and that was frustrating. So I might just walk Mama up. I wish I could just milk her in the pen, but she just moves around. We don't have a stand over there. So anyway, I think it's gonna take me way longer, and I think it'll be lunchtime before I'm done milking. Because Beulah just takes a really long time to milk. Her teats are really small, but when I only really started milking her yesterday, which was day 3.5, maybe. Today's day 4, I think. So after calving. So we've been milking out a little bit each day, but I did a good amount yesterday. I think I got a gallon out total throughout the day. I just want to make sure that she doesn't get mastitis.
I am building a chimney and singing Chim Chimney. Chim Chim Chiree. This is it. This is where the chimney's gonna go. Stove here. Chimney, 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 chimney. Roof. What do you think?
Looks good.
Sorry, just doing it. Readjust. Engage. Engage. Engage.